guys, it's Alicia. So for today's video, I just wanted to show and try on something that I just bought myself recently. I actually just got it in the mail not that long ago. The other day I was on Instagram and I saw that Anastasia was having a sale on their single eyeshadows on their website. They're normally $12 each, but they were on sale for $6 each, so they were half off. And you would get a free like Z palette type situation to put them in. So I ordered some, as you can guess. I went ahead and ordered 6 shades, and then I got a free 6-pan palette to put them in, which I think was really nice, because if it wasn't for that, I definitely wouldn't have bought these, because I don't like having a bunch of single shadows just laying around. So if you know me, I'm more of a palette person. That's definitely how I swing things. But yeah, I just wanted to show the shades that I got and go ahead and put them on my eyes and see what I think. So I did something different. I was gravitating towards their neutral shades, but then I was like, no, I need to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. I have so many neutral palettes that I love. I don't really need another one right now, and I wanted to get something that I know I would reach for like more often, I guess. So I got some like plummy purple type shades, and I am very excited about it because I don't have a lot of shades like this, and I was looking at palettes that have similar kind of shades to this online that I was wanting that were more expensive than what I paid for this. So I'm really excited, but I'm going to go ahead and show you the shades I got. I got 6 of them. The first shade is Touch of Lilac. It looks like that. It's really creamy and buttery smooth. It's just kind of like a champagne-y type shade, but I have to have one of those. The next one I got is Macaroon. I am so excited about this one. I've seen swatches of this online. It looks beautiful. It feels really nice too. Oh my gosh, I love that. It's very shiny. It's kind of hard to see in the camera, I guess, but it's very shiny. And the next shade I have is Labyrinth. This one's just a little bit darker than Macaroon, but kind of the same idea. It's definitely more purple than the camera's putting off, but again, I really like that. And then I got a matte in the shade Buon Fresco, I think. Oh my gosh, this is so buttery and creamy. I got that as my transition shade for this palette. So there's that one. And then I have the shade Aubergine. I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. That's what it looks like. It's just a little bit darker than that transition shade. And then the last one I got is Not Today, and that's what it looks like. This has some sparkle in it. It's like it's not really much of a, I mean, it's kind of shimmery, but the formula of it feels like a satin matte, kind of, with just a little bit of sparkle. So yeah, that is all of the shades that I got. So this is what they look like in the palette. I think it looks very cute. I am so excited to use this. So yeah, that's all the shades together. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these on my eyes and see what I think. I've already primed my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot, which is, I think, my favorite primer. So I just wanted to make sure I had something really good to see how these work on. I do really like the Anastasia formula from the Norvina palette that I have. So if these are anything like it, I think I'm gonna love these. But I'm first gonna go in with this shade right here, which I think was the shade Buon Fresco. This shade is a little bit powdery when I put my brush in there, which some of her shades are like that, so that doesn't really bother me. But that's something to, you know, keep in mind if that kind of thing bothers you. But I'm just gonna fluff this in the crease. I was so excited to see this palette came in. You have no idea. I've been dying to try out these shadows since I ordered them. They have so many different shade selections too for their single shadows that you could literally find one for like anything you're wanting, which I think is nice. This is blending out really, really nicely. Like, I feel like I barely have to do anything and it's blended out. So that's really nice. Like, oh my gosh, I love that shade. I love those kind of like mauve-y shades. They're so nice. Actually, my NYX lingerie palette that I have, that's a 6-pan palette, the main reason I bought it was because it has a mauve shade kind of like that in it. And I just thought that that shade was so pretty. I didn't have one like it in my collection, so I bought it. Honestly, if I had already customized this palette, I probably wouldn't have bought that since that was the only reason I really bought it. But I do like it. I do like the other shades in it. And the formula of those shadows is really nice. So, you know, I don't regret it. But, yeah, that looks really good. I'm really liking that so far. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking this shade right here, which I'm not really sure which one this one was. The one I couldn't pronounce. The start with an A. Aubergine, right there. And take that on my fluffy brush. This one is not as powdery as the other one. So, I'm just kind of putting this in the outer V. It's looking really nice. I think I might actually do a halo eye. I don't do those all the time. I think that would be really pretty with this shade selection that I'm using. So I'm just gonna keep packing some more on. I'm gonna use a different brush in a minute to really pack some more on. But I'm gonna be blending this up a little bit into the crease. Gosh, this is blending so nicely. I can't get over it. So far, this palette is seriously winning in my book. Plus, like I said, these shades are so different for me. I mean, I have used some purples before, but like I don't have a palette that has a lot of these kinds of shades. So it's not like I wear these kind of looks a lot, you know. That's exactly why I picked these shades out, so that I would have something different than what I normally wear. The only thing is I have to really pack on this shade to like get it to the intensity that I want it, but it's like doing really well. And the main thing is it's blending really well. That's what's really important. So, and there is definite pigment there. I just have to really work with it, which is okay. I tend to do that with my darker shades anyways, because I usually like them to be a little bit more intense. So yeah, I'm going to take one of my dual-ended brushes and just go into that same shade I've been using and just really like pack that on. Now we're getting some definite pigment here. I really want to say this so far. I'm really impressed with the quality of these shadows. I mean, I kind of had high expectations for them because I love my Norvina palette so much. I figured this would, you know, hopefully stand up to those standards, but yeah, so far not having any issues with this. I'm just going to put a little bit more on the inner corners, and then I think I'm going to call it good on this shade. And then I'm going to take my crease brush I was using and just make sure it's all blended again. Yeah, this is looking beautiful so far. Okay, so now I'm going to take that first shade that I used, the Buon Fresco, and just kind of dust that into the crease again. A little bit above the shade that I just used so that you can still kind of see it. So I can get rid of any of those harsh lines as well. And then we're going to go in for some shimmers. Add a little bit more to this side. Okay, so what I think I want to do is, I'm really intrigued by the shade Macaroon. Like I said, I was really excited to try that one. I've heard amazing things about this particular shadow, so take that on my finger and just pat in the middle of my eyelid. Oh my gosh, that is so freaking pretty. And now I'm just going to try to blend those edges together a little bit so it's not as harsh. Which it's working really easily. I'm gonna add a little bit more in the center of that just to make sure it's really popping through. I feel like some of it got blended away a little bit in that. Okay, so now add a little bit more. I feel like it blended away that side a little bit too much. I'll try to fix that. Okay, so now I'm going to take that first shade, touch of Lilac, that on my finger, and just kind of like pop that in the center. I'm going to go back in with Macaroon a little bit on the edges because I don't want to completely take away from that shade either because that shade is gorgeous. And I think that's it. I'm going to take a little bit though of that touch of Lilac shade in the inner corner just to brighten things up a little bit. Which that is definitely working. And I think that is all I'm going to do. I'm going to like grab a little bit of that Buon Fresco shade and just kind of pinch my brush and like rub that along the lower lash line just a little bit. Get some of that purple down there. But like nothing intense. So I don't typically do my lower lash line a whole lot. I'm going to clean up a little bit because I have a little bit of fallout from that really dark purple shade that we used. That's really about it. There wasn't really a whole lot of fallout with this palette. I think that looks really nice. Yeah, so I think I am like really into these shades. I'm so glad I picked these colors. So yeah, now I'm gonna go ahead and put some eyeliner and mascara on, so hopefully I'll start to look a little more normal. I feel like I look a little crazy with just a bunch of purple eyeshadow on my lids and nothing else. Oh, and if you were curious, I just used the Collab Bold Faced liner pencil on my lower lashes and or on my waterline. Now I'm using the Collab Ink Addict liner pen on top. And now I'm taking the Collab Curl and Sculpt mascara. You guys know I've been really into this mascara since that collab video I made. Gosh, this mascara is seriously so good, I can't get over it. I think this really just pulled the eye look together, adding liner and mascara. I think it looks so good. Like, I have zero complaints about this shadow right now. So far, this gets an A+ for me. I love the shades. Like I said, they have like so many to choose from, so I'm sure you'd be able to find something that, you know, is up your alley. But yeah, I freaking love this. I think they all applied really well. They blended out really nicely. I don't know if you can kind of see, but yeah, I'm just really loving this eye look. And I can't wait to try out the two shades I didn't use, Labyrinth and Not Today. I'll be using those the next time I use this palette, but I didn't want to go overboard and like try to use them all because I really like how this looks. Like, wow, that's awesome. Okay, but yeah, that wraps up this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I hope that I'll see you on my next video. So bye.